Yes, I'm so glad you were able to join us at Camp Surrey this year. I was wondering if any of you got a chance to do yesterday's mission. If you did yesterday's mission, I'd like to see a like or a love. That's so great. Wonderful. Okay, so now I have a friend of mine who is going to read a scripture for me, and his name is McGuire. So let's hear from him.
I can do all things through Jesus who gives me strength. Philippians 4-13.
Thank you, McGuire. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about missions. We've been hearing about missions this week, and I want to talk to you about a mission that happens with some fishermen. And it could seem quite impossible, but we're going to see what happens. The Bible tells us about Jesus and how he spent a day helping people, and he was really tired. And so he talked to some of his friends that were fishermen, and he said, I would like to get on the other side of this lake. So that was their mission. Their plan was to go from one side of the lake to the other side of the lake. Well, this seems like an easy mission for these fishermen because they're on the lake all the time. They're fishermen, and they're used to all kinds of possibilities. So they get into this boat and they start heading across the lake. Jesus, because he had done all this work during the day helping people, he was very tired. So he fell asleep in the boat. That was okay. These are very smart fishermen. They know all about boats. So while they were on this lake, there was a big storm. When I say storm, it was huge. Rain was pounding down. Thunder was crashing. It was a huge storm, a storm like no other. And I know this because when the scriptures talk about the fishermen, they became afraid. See, these fishermen would not be afraid at any kind of storm. It had to be a huge storm. And yet they were so afraid that they started screaming for Jesus. They were yelling at him, saying, Jesus, Jesus, wake up. We are afraid. We are going to drown. Jesus wakes up from his nap, and do you think he was worried? He was not worried. He looked out at the storm, and he told it to stop. So these huge waves, they had stopped. The rain stopped pounding. The lightning stopped crashing. And that lake was still. It was amazing. It was such an incredible thing. With Jesus, this was possible. That is who he is. An amazing thing. He looked at the fishermen and he said, what's the matter? Why were you afraid? That's what he said to them. He said, did you forget that I am here? And so those fishermen, you know what they did? They were very quiet, and they spoke to one another, and they started asking, who could this be, this man? This incredible man who just calmed the storms. So that is an example of a mission that was accomplished with Jesus. And that is what I want you to take from this message today. It's about how much you can accomplish with Jesus. With Jesus, all missions are possible. And he loves you so much. You are very precious to him. And many times that we feel that we need to talk to him about what seems to be an impossible mission, he is the one that we can talk to. So let's remember that message whenever we feel overwhelmed and know that all things are possible with Jesus. All right, now I have a couple of friends with me today, and they're going to accomplish a mission that I've come up with for them to do. And my friends are Grayson and Lily. Hi, Grayson. Hi, Lily.
Hi, Miss Julie.
They're going to help me take this cinder block, Grayson and Lily, and I want you to each try and push that cinder block across that cement ground with one finger, only one finger.
You got it, Miss Juli.
Okay, now that mission seems impossible, doesn't it? To move a cinder block, it's so heavy, with one finger. Now I want Grayson, if you could, lift that cinder block, and Lily, take those pencils that you have and put them under the cinder block and see if this mission could be possible.
Yes, ma'am.
Now try and move that with one finger. Great job, Grayson and Lily. You did it. You finished the mission. Now, is there a mission that you guys can complete as well? I think all missions can be Mission Possible!